Nearfest 19, presented by K1OIK, featuring a Collins vintage station used on Citizens Band. How you can use mere meters to get on the air, getting a charge out of capacitors, gender in ham radio, and using antennas to keep you warm. Now, here's Bert, who walks you through the best Hamfest around.
Well, here we are in Deerfield. It's April 2016, and it's Friday, and it looks like the weather's going to be good for both days. I had 3 requests to substitute teach today in 4th and 5th grade, but with the weather here being so good, I even denied the kids. Although I've substituted 141 days out of 143 so far, I figured I was owed a break. So we hope to have a good day today. It looks like there are people out already, and it looks like the weather is going to be great. So I will take some pictures and show you what's here at Deerfield, and hopefully you will get a feeling of what Nearfest is like, and hopefully you come down. You should, if you're watching the video, you came, and if you didn't come, you should have come. So off we go to see the rest of Nearfest. What's your name and call?
Road 85 action.
And what time did you get here this morning?
About 3 o'clock.
Why did you come here at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Because I flew in from Dallas, Texas. I left Dallas at about 8 o'clock last night, got in at 1, rented a car, and I'm here at 3.
What have you been doing since 3 o'clock?
Sitting here. I can enjoy this. It's beautiful weather. It's warm in Dallas. It's cold here. It's nice.
Do you plan to do it? You doing any selling or buying?
Lots of selling, lots of buying.
Okay. All right. Thank you. What is your call?
WA1UCR.
And your call?
971 MIT.
And where are you from?
I'm from Ashburnham, Massachusetts.
Okay, not too far. Yes?
Thanks.
Okay. And are you here to buy or sell?
We're selling, but I'll buy some things.
And you?
I'm here to sell.
And what's the most expensive thing you have to sell?
A receiver, about $150.
What is it? What?
It's a Hamilton HQ145X.
Okay, that's a pretty good receiver.
Very nice.
How much you selling it for?
About $150. It's got a digital readout on it.
I have one that has this exact same thing. I may see you later. Okay. Yes. And what's the most expensive thing you have to sell?
Oh, let's see. I'm doing nickel and dime today. So
Okay.
$5 and $10. Things we can't sell in the eBay store, we bring up here to move along.
Okay. All right.
Mostly parts.
Okay. I hope I didn't. Your name and call.
Hi, my name is Dave, and it's K1RZO.
What time did you get here this morning?
Oh, about maybe 6 o'clock.
Well, do you know, guy, two cars ahead of you got here at 3 o'clock in the morning.
I know. I don't know why so early.
Why would anyone? That's 2 cars. You know how much time that's going to give him? How many? About 20 seconds advantage, and 2 hours.
Yep.
Do you have any? Are you bringing things in to sell?
Oh, yes. I got a lot of good stuff to sell. Stuff I've carried over the years that I don't need anymore.
And what about buying? Will you be doing any buying?
Try little as much as possible.
What is the most expensive thing you have to sell?
Probably a kilowatt amplifier, a Heath kit.
Okay.
And
SB220?
The SB1000.
Okay.
And I'll be selling that for a friend of mine who doesn't need it anymore.
What's the cheapest thing you think you have to sell?
Probably a couple electronic connectors that are about 7 cents or 25 cents a piece.
Okay. All right. What do you think you'll make any deals with anybody?
I'm going to try. You know, I like to make people happy too. I don't like to sell high. I like to sell reasonable.
Yeah,
so everybody else is happy with it, you know? That's what the whole hobby's about, being happy.
Yeah, that's true. All right. Take care. Okay, Nate, your name is?
My name's Joe.
And call?
KA1JBE.
And you were telling me about this equipment. What is this?
This is a CB radio.
Hey,
This is channel 14.2. This is channel 14, channel 7.2.
Okay, all right.
That's what that's for.
Okay. And does I think CB is limited to 5 watts. How much is this?
Oh, this
How much is this?
probably puts out 1,000.
Tell me what about the other piece.
Oh, this?
Yes.
I think that's. I'm not
This is
sure.
a receiver.
That's a receiver?
No,
This is a receiver.
For the
yeah.
CB.
No.
Because
No.
this here's, I
This is
see
a
channel
ham radio-
21, right?
No.
And that's
no,
21.2?
That's 21 megahertz. This is a receiver with a band switch that covers.
Yeah, right. Channel
from-
14.
No. 14 megahertz.
14 megahertz?
20 megahertz.
What's 14 megahertz?
That's the frequency. That's the ham band.
A ham band?
Yes.
Are you a ham?
Yes.
Oh. So I wouldn't use this for the CB.
You could if you wanted to put different.
So it's a
crystals
CB.
in. You could if you wanted to put different crystals in, but you have to. It wasn't designed for CB.
But I can use
This
it
is
when
a
I want to go
receiver,
home
this
and
is
use it
channel.
on my CB and stuff, right?
You could if you got the right crystals.
Oh.
And this is the transmitter. This is a speaker. And this is the power supply that goes with the transmitter.
So this thing's
transmitter.
1500 volts?
No.
That must put a lot of
Yeah,
power for
well,
the CB.
It does, but it's only rated probably at 1,000
1,000 watts?
1,000 volts.
1,000 volts? So is that 1,000 watts I'd be putting
No,
out?
it puts out about 100 watts.
On the CB channels? Oh, that's
Or
good.
the ham radio.
I don't know nothing about ham radio.
Okay, I see you have 10 meters here.
I do have 10 meters.
Now, if I'm a technician, can I use these 10 meters?
I believe you can.
How far do you think I'll get with these 10 meters?
You know, if the band is open, probably as far as you can throw them.
Okay. I see one of the meters seems to be reading something, even though it's not hooked to anything.
Yeah, it's a very special meter.
Okay, so that has output under all
Apparently so.
under all conditions.
Yeah, that one's got issues.
What is name and call?
Nels K1UR.
Okay. I see you have you brought a lot of coffee. Why did you bring so much coffee here?
Because we got here at 6.
You
It's
got here at
almost
6.
9.
And your name and call?
Jason, N1VWC.
And you here to buy or sell?
So, what's wrong with this line?
What's the most expensive thing you have to sell?
I don't know.
$1
Probably
million
the TV.
flux capacitor.
A television?
Yeah.
You're selling a television?
Yeah, 4K TV, yeah.
Oh, 4K. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you? Do any channel? No one broadcasts in 4K, do they?
No. No, you can hook it up to your computer and get 4K though.
Okay. All right. Okay. Tell me what these are.
They're gender changers.
Gender changers. So that changes male to female and female to male.
That's right.
Do you have any transgender gender changers?
I don't think so, but I have birth certificates for each one of these.
Okay, you do have birth certificates. You know that these are not allowed in North Carolina, that you have to have either male or female. You
Yeah.
can't change the gender.
I don't know. These are staying in New Hampshire probably.
Okay, all right. So that'll work out. That'll work out good. How long have you been licensed?
63 years.
How old were you when you got licensed?
10.
10. My daughter beat you. She was 8, but I started at 14. But 10 years old. Okay. What year? So what year would that have been?
1952.
So you had to take the exam when they actually had to draw schematics on them, right?
Oh yeah. Well, I had to go to New York City
Yeah.
as a 10-year-old.
Yes, that's it.
But you could go with the shop teacher, and he would take you, and you know, it was
Okay.
a different world back then.
Yes, it was. I'm trying to think where that was that you took the test down there, because I took it at the same
The
place.
Federal Building.
Yeah, the federal building down there.
I think.
And I can't remember the guy's name, but there was a guy who was kind of
Big
mean.
cigar.
Yes, right. Yeah, I do remember that. Your name and call?
Charles, November 1, Charlie Alpha India, and this is Loki, L-O-K-I, and we are from Pittsfield, Vermont. And I just wanted to say the first person I ran into at Nearfest this year was Bert, the video guy, the man.
So you don't despise my videos?
Absolutely not. My daughters love them. I love them. We just have a blast.
How old are your kids?
15 and 13.
Okay, so they actually enjoy something connected with ham radio.
Yes, they do, and they love your outlook and the way you sort of project things and sort of explain things, and they love the vintage radio stuff.
Are you? You're not a contester, are you?
No, I am not.
Okay, because I wouldn't want.
Absolutely not.
I wouldn't want to. Probably a contester wouldn't give me those comments. What bands do you operate?
I do HF and a lot of 2-meter stuff. I do. I'm the communications officer for a search and rescue team up in Vermont.
Okay.
And we do a lot of near vertical incident skywave communication up in the mountains and stuff like that.
There were quite a few people here at Nearfest yesterday on Friday, April the 29th. And how do I know that? Because when I looked at both the church set up for food and the one that sells all the fried food, Angelino's, a very, very long line. So I've got to say that there must have been a lot of people. I'm guessing they probably had their best attendance ever. Kind of cold here last night, got down to around 34 degrees, and it's starting to warm up slowly. One of the things I noticed, one of the best deals I saw was a Ranger, pristine, absolutely pristine, perfect, and he sold it for $250, which I wish I had gotten there. And one of the worst deals I saw was another Ranger, almost as in good a condition as that fellow's, and he was selling his for $500. And then another really bad deal was a DX60. A guy had two of them, one for $175 and one for $160. So the deals did vary. I did get a DX100 for $100, and it looks in pretty good shape. So hopefully I scored one good deal. But a lot of people come up to me and say, you know, they're very happy with my videos. Where are all of you guys that calling me really bad names that I can't mention because I know some of my fourth graders watch the videos? Where are all those? Where are all of you that on YouTube and on QRZ calling me all these names? How come no one has the guts to come up and say that to me here? Come on, grow a pair of hands. If you have a beef, come up and say so. Because I've gotten a lot of congratulations from people, and I certainly do appreciate it. But I know you're not all very happy. So enjoy a second day here at Nearfest, and we'll take some pictures and have a little bit of comedy. I see you have a lot of capacitors for sale. Do you think I can charge them?
Well, we don't take charge, but after you buy them, you can charge them yourself.
Yeah, but I was thinking of charging them with a credit card. Can I charge these capacitors with a credit card?
No, actually, I think you're going to need some DC voltage to do that.
Well, that sounds rather revolting. I see you have between 2 and 11 meters. Can I go on 2 meters with these?
Sure you can.
Do I need an antenna to hook them up?
I think you do.
I also see 10, you're as many as 10 or 11 meters. So I could possibly use these on CB. Is that true?
That's true.
But I see it has a time limit. So you're saying if I use these meters, I can only go on the air for how many hours?
For 10 hours.
Oh, 10 hours. And then what do I do after the 10 hours?
Deposit another quarter.
Okay, is the price on these capacitors variable?
Highly.
Okay, so it can change depending upon the position of the capacitor.
Yeah, right. See, here we have a $15 capacitor.
Okay.
See, now it's a $10 capacitor.
Oh, okay, okay. Now you had, now,
it might give you that one for free.
Okay, that sounds good. You had some other device up here that was kind of interesting. Can you bring, yes. How do you clean that?
With a vacuum cleaner.
Okay, all right, okay. That sounds good. And if you have to go to the bathroom, this could be some kind of a coil. What would you call that kind of a coil?
I don't know what Loading?
Yes, for a load. A
yeah,
load.
Right. Well,
okay. That's pretty weak.
That's bad. Yeah, that's one of your worst ones.
Okay. If you take too much drugs, you might get
wired.
Yes. Okay. What are these over here?
Well, these are different types of verticals, beams for HF.
But they are radiators, aren't they?
Yes, they are. Yeah, that's why it's so warm here this morning.
Yeah, because the temperature last night was down 34. If you had left these out yesterday, wouldn't these radiators have warmed everybody up?
Absolutely. Everybody would be absolutely, happy.
Now, if people want to buy these, do you have high prices or low prices?
These are the best prices you'll find.
Okay. And your call is?
W1. CIA, just like in the agency.
And your first name is?
Name is Don.
I see you have 15 meters here.
I do indeed.
Now, I like to go on 15 meters. So if I hook all these meters up in series and hook them up to an antenna, what else do I need to go on 15 meters?
That's almost everything you need. Just a receiver and a transmitter, and you'll be in good shape after that.
Oh, so I need a receiver and a transmitter
and 15 meters.
And 15 meters,
Yep.
and that'll get me on. So
yeah,
if I
take 5 more.
Oh, hold it. If I get okay with these 5 more meters, I can now get on 20 meters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Again, you have to have a receiver and a transmitter to kind of help it out. But
do you have enough meters here so I can get on 160 meters?
I'm afraid not. We might get you to 40.
Okay. And you're K1TWF, is that correct?
Indeed.
And you're connected to the, still connected to the AR?
Yes, I am. I'm the Vice Director of New England.
Okay. All right.